going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Summertown High School. A little last game of the night for the middle school tournament. Game still set for tomorrow, but this will be the last one here in Summertown tonight. Did get word that Spring Hill went on to win over at Etheridge at that gym, so they'll move on. So things really starting to shape up here in the tournament as teams are starting to go home, unfortunately for them, and then teams are continuing to win to advance in this double elimination bracket. We have Lewis County and Leoma set for you here for the final game of the night, and you just wonder how tired these girls are or how clean this one's going to be, as some of the girls have been here for almost as long as Kevin and I have. But it looks like we're about to get underway, and it looks like Winters will be the first to serve for Leoma as soon as we get a official up on his perch. Checking the lineups here. Lewis County did win earlier over Poplar Grove. Leoma has played a couple games as well. Both teams do have a loss. The only unbeatens left are Summertown and South Lawrence, I believe. Hillsboro, they're unbeaten, and Culleoka's unbeaten, which all four of those will face off in the morning at 10 a.m., I believe. Two will be here, or both will be at Etheridge, 10 and 11 o'clock in the morning. Summertown's got the 10 o'clock game. South Lawrence got the 11 o'clock game. As we're about to get underway here, the gym's cleared out just a little bit, but still a pretty good crowd for an 8 o'clock game. And we are underway. Winters ready to serve. And that's going to be an ace. as Anthony can't handle that one. So Lewis County on the near side to me this time. They were on the far side, and I'm still going to say that Anthony and Dunn look a lot alike. That'll be ace number 2 for Winners. I'm going to end up calling Winners Witten all night. Witten just got done playing with Collinwood as they were beat. Winners. That's going to fall right in front of Norris for another ace. I went out to get some air earlier, and some of the Lewis County girls were doing a TikTok, and their team were warming up, so hopefully they'll shake that off as Winners hits that one in the net. One of the coaches was yelling at him, "Come on, we got a game to play." So starting off for Lewis County servants, Redmond. Good serve, short, passed up to Campbell. They'll send that one over. Now Weaver. Weaver does a good job at the net. That's going to be sent over. Free ball now. Set up for Weaver. She'll hit that one down with authority. Winners, tough to misjudge that one. Didn't know how much room she had over by the bench as it was a high hit ball off of Weaver's nice hit. Weavers can definitely get up to hit it down. Redmond's serve is right to her teammate there, and Alkire, and she just tosses it on over. Back to serve now for Leoma. It's a really good serve, and that is, I believe, Prentice. Can't really see her number, but I'm pretty sure that's a 6. Kevin and I both watched a lot of volleyball today, so the eyes might betray us. And that's going to be another good serve, dug out by Anthony. Now hit over by Leoma and Pig. Now Campbell will set it up. Nice hit there by Matthews for the kill. Really good hit by Matthews there. It was a really good set by Campbell. And that's going to be served right on the back row line. Now Weavers will push that over. Matthews digs it out. Campbell now back to Matthews. She'll get another good hit on it. That's another kill for Matthews as Lewis County can't handle it. 7-2 now. Leoma looking to make quick work out of this one. Serve is another dart. Norris pops it up. Anthony sets it up and it's hit over. Then Leoma can't get that one over, and that'll fall to the floor for a point for Lewis County. Back to serve now, Alkire for Lewis County. You might say that different, I'm not sure. It might be Alkire. Good serve. It's a floater, no spin. And can't handle it is Prentice, and that'll be an ace for Alkire. She'll set it up again to hit it over. Good serve, another dart. Winners is there. Prentice now sent over by Campbell. Pushed over by Weaver. Campbell will have to tip that one over, and she does. Dunn gets a hand on it. Now Weaver, she'll push that one over. Winners, Campbell to Matthews. She'll send that over. Anthony, then Weaver. Now Campbell set that up for Matthews, who chases it down, bumps it over. Good effort there. Alkire. Now Weaver, she'll bump that over. Good volley here. Winners, Campbell. Now Matthews with another hit. And that one's going to miss by just a little bit and go into the net. Point for Lewis County, who's two away now, 7-5. Alkire sets serve. Leoma ready to receive. Serve is up. Another dart. Winners digs that one out. Campbell hits that over. Weaver tried to save it, couldn't get there, and hits it out of bounds. Got a sub coming in. Flat will go out. Serve Campbell, back row. Alkire saves that one. Now bumped over by Anthony. Matthews, another good hit. Alkire on the back row there. Now they'll just bump that one over. Set up for Matthews. Should have pushed that over wisely. Done. Anthony. Set up now. Winners will just hit that over. Set. Anthony. There, another good volley. Weaver hits that one in the net. Good volley, though. So the time not looking like it's affecting either team, as both look pretty crisp here with a couple good volleys in a row. Campbell. That's going to be hit the wrong way. Good effort by Weaver to chase it down. She'll feel that tomorrow. Then again, they are teenagers. They shouldn't feel anything. I tell mine all the time, you're not tired or hurt. You're a teenager. I tell her she's 8. She's 14 now. But hit back in. Weaver and Alkire are going to hit that one over together. Now pushed over. And Dunn tries to put a push on that one, but it won't go. Point Leoma. 11-5 now. Floater right on the line. 14, Norris digs that out. Then we're going to hit it in the net, and we'll get a timeout by Lewis County early on. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in at Summertown. Leoma taking a commanding lead here, 12-5. Campbell back to serve again on a little bit of a heater here. Serve is over. It's a floater. Norris digs that one out and sends it over. Now Matthews, she said, I'll hit it. I don't mind. Norris again. Now sent back over by Anthony. Good effort there by Cunningham. Just couldn't get it over the net. Weaver back to serve now for Lewis County. I believe she has no, she don't have the jump. I thought she had a jump serve, but she doesn't. Winners there. Nice serve right on the line. Bumped over. No need to force it. Good set by Anthony. Nice hands by Anthony. So that's the second time I've seen her hands do really well on a set. Takes it down way deep in her hands right there and just lofts it up. Matthews to serve now. Great serve right at Weaver. And Anthony chases it down, now pushed over. Winters is there. Winters pushes that one back row. Norris, now Anthony hits that over. Now they'll set up. Winters should get a hit on it. Weaver. That's going to go in the net and fall. Good hit by Winters. And that'll be a kill for Winters. Matthews to serve. Good serve by Matthews. That's another dart. Hit over by Anthony. Good save there. Now Winters will push it. Anthony there again. Now set up for Winters. She'll get a hit on it. Alkire's there. Now Anthony. Hit. Set up now. Sent over by Pig. They'll set Pig up again. She'll just bump that one over. Alkire will pass it up to Anthony. And that's going to be swung at and hit by Norris, but into the net. Matthews to serve again. 15-6 now. Anthony now pushed over. Good effort there by Leoma. Good kill there by 14 Norris for Lewis County. Back to serve is Dunn. Sent over, short, barely over the net. Winters made a dive for it. I don't think she was the closest one to it, but Winters tends to be everywhere all at once. Dunn back to serve again. That was an excellent serve, barely over the net, a little short one. Another one, this one's a dart. Winters is there. Chased down by Cunningham, then just sent over. That's Norris sent that one over. Now Cunningham will set it up for Winters. She'll get a hit on it. Back row, Alcal's there. There's Anthony. Winters pushed over by Cunningham. Matthews passed up. Cunningham hit by Winters. Anthony sends that back over. Good volley here. Passed a little bit long. And Cunningham can't dig it out of the net. 15-9. Dunn back to serve. Oh, nope. Yeah, Dunn back to serve again. Good job there on the back by Wiggins. Now Weaver. Anthony. Cunningham sends that one over. Wiggins in the back. Oh. Not sure who was in the net there. I would have thought it would have been the other side, but we did get a net call. Point Lewis County, 15-10. Dunn, serve again. Another dart. Winters. Cunningham to Winters. The lefty. Weaver. And that's going to hit the floor and a kill for Winters. Good set, good hit. We get a sub now as number 1, Ezel, comes in. Ezel set to serve. Bumps it over. Good serve. Weaver there. Now Anthony. Now hit over. Back row. Winters. Cunningham. Winters. Weaver. Anthony now bumped over by Norris. Now sent back over by Leoma. Hit. Nice block. Good block there at the net by Leoma, and then they let it fall. Huge block there by number 6, Prentice. What a block, and then she hung with it, knocked it over. And then they end up losing the point on a ball that falls to the floor. Had to wake the ref up, make sure he saw the sub coming in. Have to get a flashlight. Serve for Lewis County. Number 6, Walker. Now pushed over into the back row. Weaver's there. Oh, and the set goes wide right. Great effort by Alcar to save that one. That's going to go off of Norris. Now to serve for Leoma, number 18, Cunningham, who's had a good night so far at the net, setting. Serve is out, wide right. Good serve, just a little bit right, and she'll go out. And .43 flat will come in. Serve is Norris. And that's an ace for Norris. Can't handle it on the back row. 17-13 now. Serve is up. That's in. Back row, good serve. Winters going to send that one over. It's one thing about Winters. When you call it, you know it. She back row, good hit. Matthews chases that one down. Winters going to send it over. Good job there by Leoma. Alcar sets up Weaver. She takes a swing at it, and it hits into the net. Point for Leoma. I don't know why I want to keep calling him New Prospect. Good job there, and that was the right call. She wasn't blocked. It did go in the net. Had she been blocked, she could have kept playing it, but it did hit the net. Winters to serve. It's a dart. Sent back over. Campbell, Matthews tackled. Ran into each other and still managed to keep going. Alkire's going to send that one over. Nope, now Weaver will send it over. Winters comes. Campbell sets it up. Hit over and in by Prentice. Nice job there. Good volley. Now Winters goes back trying to get to 20 here. The lefty. Good serve. It's a bomb right to the back row. Dunn can't handle it. That'll be an ace for Winters. Winters set to serve again. Now on the back stretch. Short. Dug out by Norris. Tipped over by Alkire. Campbell sets it up for Matthew, and she thunders it down. Dug out on the back. Now she'll set it up for her again. Mistimed that one a little bit. Couldn't get a good swing on it. That one goes into the net. 20-14 now. Back to serve is number 1, Redmond, as the rotations went all the way around. Redmond served. Good serve. Flat. Digs it out. Campbell. Matthews will have to push that over, and she does. Alkire's there. Weaver now sends it over. Winters. Campbell. Throws that one up. Matthews comes and takes it. Weaver sends that over. Flat. Campbell to Matthews. Good hit by Matthews. And once again, Walker's there. Walker's robbed her of the point several times. Matthews tried to take a swing on that one. Timing was a little bit off. 20-15. I like Matthews. She's going to try to hit it every time. I like that. If she can put a swing on it, she's going to try. Redmond serve. Wide left, and Winters hits that, and that's a point for Lewis County. That was way out of bounds. Winters slid up under that one. You don't see her make many mistakes like that. Good serve by Redmond to try to get her to chase it. Redmond serve to Matthews. Campbell is going to set up Matthews again. She'll flat foot that one over. And who else other than Walker's there again? And that time, Alkire and Weaver let her down. Walker having an excellent night on the back row. She's robbed Matthews of several points here. Back to serve. What a dart. That's Prentice with an ace. (22-16) now, 3 points away from the set. Serve is up. Another good serve, but wide left and out of bounds. 22-17. We'll get a sub here as Anthony comes in for Walker, who's had an outstanding night on the back row. Kudos to her. She probably saved what could be the match already. Alkire. Serve, back row. Winters. Campbell sends that one on over. Weaver's there. Winters dug out. Campbell's going to set up Matthews. Matthews, another good hit in the back. And it's dug out on the back by Norris. That was a good play by Norris to keep that one alive, and then Leoma couldn't handle it to get it back. So here comes Lewis County, now within 4, 22-18. Alkire set to serve. Dart of a serve. Winters can't handle it. Flat's there. Now Winters will just send that over. Flat saved her there. Weaver bumped that over. Winters up underneath it. Campbell, another good set. Hit over there by Pig. Hit that over. Now Matthews. Another good hit. Norris is there. They'll send it back over. It's done. Matthews going to hit again off the top of the net, this time for the kill. Bound to find one somewhere. All you high school girls that tip the ball and tip the ball, that shows right there why you should keep hitting it hard. Good things happen. Flat goes out. Matthews just swung on it nearly every time. Finally, one falls. Campbell, the great setter, hits a good serve over. Weaver can't dig that out. Campbell has done an excellent job setting the ball. Leoma's done a good job of passing up to her. Now 1 point away from the win. Campbell, middle back. Norris, then Alkire. Now Set up by Cunningham to Matthews, and that's going to go wide right. Keep hitting it, sister. 24-19 now. As Wiggins comes in for Campbell. Well-deserved break. Weaver now. Good serve, right to Winters. Cunningham, another good setter. Matthews sends that over. Alkire's there again. That's going to be a good hit. Now Matthews will send it over. Sent back right at him. That one makes it over. Cunningham's there. Winters. Oh, that's not Winters. That's Prentice. Snuck in on me. Hit over now by Dunn. Set by Cunningham. Matthews. Back row. That's in. That's a kill. And that's a point. And that is the first set. Somebody ought to pat Matthews on her back over there because she just had a very good set. So we'll be back for the second set after this. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Summertown High School. Leoma versus Lewis County. Leoma took the first set, and we'll look to close it out in the second set. Evenly matched up. First points are going to go to Redmond and Lewis County. Mishandled on the back row there. Redmond to serve again. Back row passed up to Campbell. Top of the net, hit, kill, Prentice. Give her the kill. Nice job there by Prentice. Quietly having a good night as well. Leoma looking pretty sharp in that first set. A lot of good passes, good sets, good hits. Matthew, probably the star of the first set. That's going to be hit by Dunn and make it over. Matthews is there. Campbell just have to tip that one over. She does. Dunn. Now Alkire. Now Dunn. Good hit by Dunn. Campbell will set up Matthew. She'll look to keep it going, and she'll hit that in the net. I might have jinxed her. I hope not. She's a fiery little player. Fun to watch. Alkire set to serve now for Lewis County. Another really good player here. Flat, pops that one up. Matthews, now Winters will come in and knock it over. Redmond. Set by Anthony. Tipped by Weaver. Knocked back over by Prentice and under. Point, New Prospect. Leoma, I've done that 3 times now. I guess I've watched New Prospect several times a day. Off of Redmond. Then they tried to save it. That's why you don't ever quit playing. Hopefully that was 14 Dunn that took a shot. Norris took a shot. Right off the throat, I think. Not Redmond, sorry. Another good serve. Now there's Redmond. Can't handle that one. Be a point for Leoma. Prentice on a little bit of a run here. Good serve. Redmond pops that one up. Alkire. Now Weaver is going to bump this over. She does. Winters. Campbell. Matthews flat foots that one. Dunn pops that up. That'll hit the basketball goal and be a point for Leoma. Serve is a good one. Dunn tries to knock that one over and it doesn't get there. Weaver tried to save it and couldn't. Point Leoma, 6-2 now. Weaver's got a ton of energy. I wish I had half her energy. That's going to be hit by Dunn, tipped over by Anthony. Matthews, now Redmond. Anthony, Campbell, over by Pig. Now Winters off of Weaver's ball. Matthews, she'll hit it. Redmond pops it up. Anthony, now Weaver. Pushes it over. Winters all the way over. Good job there by Pig at the line. Don't quit playing. There's Weaver again. Weaver and Dunn and Anthony all saving it. Now Anthony will hit it over. Campbell, never quit playing. Matthews, Redmond, set up now. Good hands there by Anthony. Winters digs that one out. Campbell knocks that over. Weaver knocks it over. Campbell, Matthews and Winters together again. Got away with a little double there. Set up by Campbell. Hit by Pig. Good volley here. Weaver, awful quiet for such a good volley. Matthews tries to hit that one and she hits it into the net. Good volley by both sides. Weaver back to serve now. Serve is up. Winters is there. Campbell sets up. Pig on the outside, and she can't hit that one over. Now Weaver to serve again. Trailing by 2. Looking to get him back to tied up here in this second set. Good serve. Flat, can't get there. Her and Winters kind of miscommunicated there. (6-5) now. Weaver to serve again. Back row flat. Pig. Campbell sends it over. Anthony. And that's going to find a hole by Norris. We'll get a timeout by Leoma, all tied up at 6. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back in Summertown. Lewis County, Leoma. Leoma took a timeout after leading by 4. And now Lewis County's got back into this off the serve of Weaver. Set to serve again. It's a floater. Matthews is there. Campbell has to tip that over, and she does. Norris is there. Campbell will set up Matthews. She'll get a hit on it. Alkire mishandles that one off the coach. I don't think they would have got it back in, but that was a good effort by Dunn to save that one. Good kill by Matthews. Back to serve now is Campbell, the setter. Cunningham will come in for flat. Cunningham sets when Campbell goes to the back row. Get a hit now into the net by Norris. 8-6 now. Leoma takes a 2-point lead. Second set here. Serve by Campbell is a high floater. Alkire's there. Pushed over. Good thought there by Anthony. Push it back over off the pass from Norris. Hit down by Matthew for the kill. Can't stop her, only hope to contain her. Serve by Campbell is short. Alkire digs that one out. Hit over now by Anthony, and that's going to be out. Wide left. Good swing at it. I hope that wasn't done. I thought it was Anthony. It might have been done. I swear they're sisters. Redmond and Pig can't knock that one back over. Good job to be at the net. Campbell will go out now. Waiting on her sub. Wiggins. Wiggins comes in to play the back row. Campbell will get her break. Back to serve now is Dunn. Wiggins, fresh off the bench. Cunningham. Can't get that one over. That will be point Lewis County. 10-8 now. Dunn to serve again. Good serve to the back row. Wiggins there. Cunningham sets it up. Matthews pushed it over. Pushed over by Anthony. Cunningham, Matthews. She'll get a swing on it, and that's going to fall to the floor in front of Alkire. Point, Leoma. Alkire hadn't missed many of those. She plays all the way around, and she does a good job covering the back row, too. Hit to the back. Miscommunication there between Weaver and Alkire, and that point will hit the floor for Leoma. Ace for Matthews. 12-8 now. Matthews serve. Weaver takes that one. Redmond hits that over. Cunningham pushed over, but she's going to be in the net. Yeah, wrong way. Yeah, he got that right. That's only his fourth one of the night. Cut him some slack. It was correct. It was a correct call. It was Leoma in the net. So back to serve now is Walker. Beautiful serve. Winters digs that one out. Now Winters hits it. Redmond over to Alkire. Hit by Norris. Cunningham. Winters just send that over. Done now. Alkire. Hit by Norris. Winters. Back to Winters from Cunningham. Tipped over by Alkire. Good play there. Winters again. That kid's everywhere. Done. Now Pig. That one's going to go out. Woo, it was close. Somebody told her it was out. She listened, but it was awful close. And to serve, number 1, Ezel. Floaters up. Dunn's there. Alkire. Tipped over by Norris for the kill. Norris back to serve now for Lewis County, trailing 13-10. Serve is up. And it is a dart. If it would have made it over, it might knock somebody to the wall, but it goes into the net instead. Get a couple subs here. Flat comes in. And Campbell returns. Back to serve is Flat. Serve is up. Good serve. Good play there by Dunn. Sends it over Campbell. Battle at the net. Both of them. Somebody was in the wrong spot, I'm guessing. That'll be a point for Lewis County. Trailing 14-11. Redmond back to serve now. Ball's up. Good serve. Winters is there. Now Pig back to Winters. Winters over. Weaver. Alkire now to Weaver. She'll push that over. Winters. Campbell. Winters. Alkire. Weaver. And they're going to call that in on the line. Point for Weaver. Point Lewis County. 14-12 now. Trailing by 2. Trying to break that 2-point gap here is Redmond. And that's going to be out. 15-12. Good serve. Just a little wide right by about 8 inches maybe. Winters to serve. Winters serves good. Redmond. Under the net from Redmond. And that'll be an ace for Winters. 16-14 now. Looking to push it on out here. Winters. Norris. Saved by Weaver. Good play. Campbell's going to set this one up for Matthews. And Matthews hits that one in the net. Caught it a little bit low. Got to get up on it a little bit higher, sister. A little sooner. Alkire back to serve. Alkire serve up. It's a good one. Flat. Campbell. Matthews puts a swing on it. Dunn's. Oh, no, that's Anthony's there. Matthews. Good block by Weaver. Just didn't get enough of it. And that one falls in. Good effort. Back to service. Prentice. 17-13. And that's wide right, out of bounds. Back to serve is Weaver. Trailing by 3. Campbell. And Layton tries to put a swing on that one upside down, and it goes under the net. Point for Lewis County. I believe when Weaver served in the last set, they were down, and she brought them back into it. Down by 2 now is Leoma. Serve. Flat. Campbell. Layton hits that one in the net. Now Lewis County trails by 1. Weaver to serve again. Good serve. Passed up by Prentice. Matthews will hit that one over. Good job by Matthews. Redmond digs it out. Now Anthony. Now Norris. Campbell sets up Matthews. Off the top of the net. Good job by Anthony to be there. Tries to throw that one over. Got away with a little bit of a double there. Layton will hit that one over. Anthony saves that one. Good job. Matthews is there. Now set back up to Matthews. Hit over, but out. All tied up at 17. Now Weaver set to serve again. High floater, and that's in right in front of flat, and Lewis County has taken the lead, 18-17. We'll get a timeout from Leoma. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Summertown, as Lewis County has taken a 1-point lead over Leoma. Leoma taking their second timeout, I believe. Weaver back to serve again on a hot streak. When she started, they were down by 2. Now up by 1. It's over. Layton gets a hand on it. Campbell will have to send this over, and she does. Nice job by Anthony and Norris. Matthews gets a swing on it. Back row, Redmond's there. Alkire. And then Norris tries to send that over and goes into the net. If it makes her feel any better, it was a double. But I doubt we would have had the call. Now it is Campbell back to serve. Now Norris tips that one over. Matthews sends it back into the court. Winters is there. Winters been quiet the last couple points. Sent over by Norris. Matthews. Cunningham. Matthews bumps that one over. Redmond's there. Pass going backwards. Alkire. Now Norris. Cunningham. Winters. Cunningham knocks that one over. Alkire. Good little volley going here. Pushed over by Norris for the kill. Just high enough over the blocker, Layton at the net. Nobody was cupping. 18-19, Lewis County leads by 1. And that serve goes wide right off of Dunn. All square at 19. Back to serve is Matthews. Looking to get a little bit of a cushion lead here. Alkire, good dugout. Redmond back into play. Weaver tries to send that over, and it hits the top of the net. Good play there by Redmond to get it back in play. So 20-19 now. Leoma leads. Serve. Weaver pushed over. Nice play there by Wiggins. Anthony to Norris. And that's going to go off Apprentice into the stands. Caroline Kelly runs down through here to get it. Big shout out to Caroline, the libero for Summertown. A baller, to say the least. Excellent little player. Don't know where she gets it. Certainly doesn't have a volleyball family. Now Anthony's serve is good. And Prentice shoots that one up to the referee. Lewis County leads again by 1. Looking to stay in this thing, but if they win the second set, they'll force a third. Just what Kevin and I were hoping for. Anthony's serve is long. 21 squared up now. Back, we'll get a sub here. I believe we're going to get a server in for Layton. This is Ezel, who's come in to serve the last couple times. All squared up at 21. Good serve up and over. Dunn sends that over. Then that's knocked down, saved by Alkire. Little miscommunication, hitting Winters, saves it. Now Prentice will hit that one over. Dunn, Alkire, Wiggins, Cunningham, Winters. Still going. Good job by Dunn. Prentice, good hit. Good block by Prentice at the net. And they're going to call her in the net. And she's not arguing, so I'm guessing she must have. 22-21, Lewis County leads. Looking to force a third here. Served by Norris. Matthews probably could have let that one go. I don't think Leoma has any timeouts. Lewis County might have one. 23-21 now. Norris to serve for Lewis County, leading by 2. That's going to be another dart. Wiggins hits that one way long and out of bounds. Looking to close it out is Norris. 24-21, 1 point away from the set. Serve is a good one. Matthews bumps it up. Wiggins hits it up. Now sent over. Redmond there. Walker. Ezel. Now Winters pushes that over. Blocked at the net by Prentice. And they're going to go ask about a double. I hate to tell him he's not going to give them that. He ain't called it all day. Had he called it all day, we would still be in our second set of the day. Campbell back in. And if you're Leoma, you'd like to see that. And that's going to be an ace for Leoma. And Cunningham down by 1 now. Serve, good serve. Walker there. Alkire sends it over. Ezel now to Winters. She'll bump that one over. Walker. Weaver. Everybody's scared to not let the last point be theirs. Hit over by Campbell, and that one falls for the kill. All square at 24. Got to win by 2. Cunningham back to serve for Leoma. Serve is over the net. Weaver sends it back. Campbell bumps it. Winters pushed it over. Redmond's there. Set up by Alkire. Pushed over by Weaver. Sent out of bounds by Ezel. 1 point advantage now. Lewis County. Served by Redmond. Lewis County leading by 1. They need 1 to win it. Serve is over. Winters. Campbell. Pushed over by Prentice, but out of bounds. And second set will go to Lewis County, and that'll force a third. We'll be back for it right after this. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Milligan. Military Street.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
What really matters during the ball game, in Colossians 3 and verse 17, and whatever you do in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through Him. Does everything you do point people to God? Does it bring glory and honor to God? Everything you say? If not, then maybe you need to reconsider what you're doing or what you're saying and make sure that your actions and your words glorify our God. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, back in Summertown, where Lewis County has forced a third set here against Leoma. If you are lacking excitement in your life, stick around because you'll get some. Looks like Leoma won the toss. Winners will go back to serve. This will be the third set, and it will be to 15. And Winners will get us started here. Good serve. Dunn handles that one. Matthews hits that one back row. Norris. Weaver tips that one over. Campbell knocks that back over. Weaver again. Winners. Good pass to Campbell. Now to Matthews. Matthews is going to hit that one a little bit low and into the net. Point Lewis County. I hear some oohs, but that wasn't a block. It went in the net. But nevertheless, point Lewis County, and Redmond will start us off here. And that's going to be in the net. No trade points early on, 1-1. Set to serve now is Prentice for Leoma. You got a feeling whoever gets it in between the lines could be the victor here. Norris. Alkire sends that one over. Campbell sets Matthews. Matthews back row. And that was Anthony there. Matthews hits it back to her again. Wow, what a play by Anthony. Now hit over. Dug out by Prentice. Passed over to Alkire. She'll push that one over. Campbell now will set up Matthews again. Good hit to Norris. Weaver sends that over. Winners. Campbell knocks that over. Oh, listen, talk to each other. Little miscommunication. Matthews will hit again. Good gracious, good play there by Anthony to try to save it because it was in. It was very much in. Good hit by Matthews. Good effort by Anthony. I think Redmond thought it was going to be out, and Anthony from the side saw it would be in. Serve is in the net by Prentice. 2-2 now. Kevin and I noticed Sean Kelly made his way to the gym tonight to run the clock. We missed him today. I'm not sure how he got out of it for most of the day, but we're not fans of it. Alkire serve. Flat. Hits it right back at her. She runs in from the serve. Alkire sends it over, and Layton hits that one out. Alkire to serve again, leading 3-2 in a match to 15 to decide the winner. Serve is up. Winters passed up to Campbell. Campbell's to Matthews. Matthews with the hard hit down. Redmond kicks that one back in. Now, and that's in. Nice shot there by Dunn on the send over. Four to 2, Lewis County leads. Alkire to serve again. Serve is to Winters. Campbell. Layton. Free ball over. Anthony. Matthews. Campbell's to Matthews. Another good hit. Weaver. Winters. And Matthews. Campbell hits that one back in. Prentice. Tipped over. I think they're going to call a net. Layton in the net there. Alkire serve again. 5-2. If you're Leoma, you got to put a stop to it here. Short game. You can't let it get too far out of reach here. Alkire sends it over. Winters there. Tipped over by Campbell. And it doesn't make it. Point Lewis County. Layton come crawling across, but I'm not sure Matthews was there. 6-2. Need the momentum to shift if you're Leoma. Alkire sends it over. Doing a good job with the serve. Winters can't handle that one and it go out of bounds. And we'll get our first timeout from Leoma. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
All right, back in Summertown. Lewis County leads 7-2 over Leoma in the third and final set. Alkire, she's on a hot streak. Winters passes up to Campbell. Campbell to Matthews. Matthews, good hit. Redmond digs that out. Sent over by Dunn. Weaver now. Layton sends that one back into the net. Point for Lewis County. Alkire served, I think, 6 in a row now as they're pushing on away here. Alkire's had a really good night all around. Winters. Campbell sends that over. And that's going to be out off of Weaver. So we'll get a serve now by Campbell. Get a sub coming in. Flat will go out. Cunningham will come in, who sets when Campbell goes to the back. Campbell serves a floater. Redmond's there. Weaver pushes that one over. Matthews. Cunningham to Matthews. And that's going to be wide right, out of bounds. 9-3 now. Loser goes home. Winner keeps going. Campbell takes a seat. Weaver goes back to serve. Weaver having a great night serving and on the front row. Serve, Winters. Prentice helps out. Now Cunningham will send that over. Well, tried to send it over and won't go. So Leoma struggles. Continue. 10-3 now. Weaver. Matthews to Cunningham. Back to Matthews. And that one goes in the net. 11-3 now. Weaver to serve again. Weaver serves a good floater. Winters passed up. Cunningham. Matthews pushes that one. Dunn. Back to Matthews. Matthews to Cunningham. Now Layton will just hit it over. Norris. Wiggins. Matthews. Over by Cunningham. Now Dunn sends that one to the back. Wiggins. Cunningham sets up Matthews. She'll hit it over. Back row. Alkire there. Norris. Winters set up. Cunningham to Matthews. She'll push that one over short. Sent back over by Norris. Pushed over by Cunningham. Set up by Anthony. Over by Norris. Cunningham, Matthews now. Alkire. Good hit there by Norris. Now Cunningham will send it over and a good volley. Got away with a little bit of a hit there. Matthews sends that over. Dunn. And that will fall for Leoma. 11-4. Matthews goes back to serve. That was a long point. Matthews serve. Redmond, one of her few mistakes tonight. She's been pretty consistent back here on the back row. She's handled a lot of Matthews' hits. She's done a good job of saving a ton of points for sure. Her and Alkire together back there. Matthews to serve again. Good serve. Good effort there. Mishandled a little bit by Dunn into the net. Norris tried to dig it out. Now Leoma pushing here, 11-6. Matthews to serve again. Serve is a good one. Alkire's there. And that's going to be out. 11-7. And now Lewis County will get a timeout, and we'll take it with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Summertown where Lewis County took a timeout, try to ice Matthews here. We'll see what happens. Oh, she sends a good one over. Alkire's there. Now Anthony and Norris sends that over. Winters, back row, Redmond again. Wearing that corner out, and Redmond's taking all they can give her. Cunningham to Winters, she'll push that over. Alkire there. Dumped over by Anthony. Now Winters will send that over. A game of who makes the mistake. Norris, Winters, Cunningham, Winters. Good job there. Dunn sends that one back. Weaver. Cunningham. Winters. Now Cunningham sends that over. Winters. Winters. Alkire over Winters' head. Over Weaver's head. Gets that one over. Good volley here. Cunningham, or Winters hits that one. Layton blocks that, but can't get it back over, and that'll end the point. Not a bad effort there. Good volley. 12-7 now. Dunn back to serve. It's a good serve. Winters digs it out. Point Lewis County. Not sure what the call is there. I think he called Leoma in the net. Maybe. We'll see. They're going to go ask. Hopefully we'll get an answer. We'll have to take a break. Dunn back ready to serve. If this should stay, he's going to jump ball the point. So that'll take the point away. We'll redo it with Dunn back to serve. 12-7 now instead of 13-7. Lewis County still leads here by 5. Dunn to serve. Winters made a good argument. That's going to be short. Oh, wait. Yep. Serve should be Leoma's, not Lewis County's. That's correct on the jump ball. That's correct. Good job, Sean Kelly, from the scores table. So now, and somebody up there in Lewis County's fan base is saying it is right. He quieted him down. Very good job. I don't know who that guy is, but he knows volleyball. Now Matthews hits that one over. Tipped over now by Norris. Set up by Cunningham to Winters. Anthony, good effort by Redmond. Just couldn't get to it. Point Leoma, 12-8 now. Matthews to serve again. Back row. Alkire and saved by Redmond. Set up by Cunningham. Winters hits that one down. Weaver's there. Hit over now by Anthony. Set up by Cunningham. Winters hits this one over. Weaver's there again. Anthony sends that over. Oh, miscommunication there as Matthews thought that Cunningham was going to back up and catch it, but she didn't, so the ball hit the floor. So 13-8 now. Got a sub coming in. Oh, he's going to come off the stand, so we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. we strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time, because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back here. Score still the same. Dunn serve. Set up, hit over now by Cunningham. Alkire, great dive and save. And they can't get that one over, and that'll be a point for Leoma. So the timeout or the confusion doesn't help Lewis County any. And their coach is still working the lineup, or working with the iPad over there, so that might hurt as well. Serve is up and over. Weaver. Set up Anthony. Hit over Norris. That's a carry. Point for Lewis County. 14-9. Crowd's got a little rowdy here in Summertown. Trying to close it out is Lewis County. Walker to serve. Good serve. That's deep and out. 14-10. Still got a ways to go if you're Leoma. Got to get back 4 here. Cunningham to serve. Needs 4 to tie, 6 to win. Serve is up. Good. And Dunn hits that one into the net. 14-11. Tough spot to be in if you're Leoma. Serve is up. Another good one. Dunn hits it over. In. Win. Lewis County comes back to win the match and the game. Great effort by Leoma. Good job by all the girls. Good job by Lewis County to take the win. That will send Leoma home. Lewis County will advance. Great effort by both sides. Good tournament games today. It's been a pleasure to be with you. We will be back tomorrow in Etheridge covering those games there. But that's all for tonight. For Kevin Wright, Guthrie Mason, we appreciate you being here. You've been listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.